guys, what we're taking a look at here is stretching. One of the most underrated and important aspects of any training program. Never stretch cold. Make sure you're always warm. The tissue responds better when the body is hot. It's like an elastic band left out in the sun. It's pliable. In the fridge or the freezer, it's brittle, prone to breakage, so always make sure you're warm. You shouldn't be doing stretching in between sets because you'll actually compromise performance. Great after a warm-up though, great after you've actually finished a body part, good at the end of a workout, and good at times when you're not actually working out, in between workouts. So lay back, Joey. What we're going to do here is stretch out these hamstrings. We're going to use the technique called active isolated stretching, in which you're taking the stretch to a point, holding it for a period of only 2 seconds or so, then returning to the start. What you'll actually do is a number of repetitions as you would with a set. Technique pioneered by a guy called Aaron Matties, who has a clinic out in Florida. Okay, Joey, so we're going to come up, hold, back to the beginning. Hold, back to the beginning again. Hold. You notice each time he's getting a little bit further. That's it. Back down, and again, and back down. Guys, you can do this by yourself with a strap or by pulling your own leg. That's it. Well done. Okay, let's stretch out the piriformis. That's it. Okay, again, we're going to be pushing, holding, and come back down. Hold, and back down. Hold for a count of 2. Back down. Joey doing that by yourself. And back down again. Really important area of the body to stretch when the piriformis gets tight. Tightens up the hips and the lower back. When people get really tight through there, they might think they have sciatica, when it could actually be piriformis syndrome. So make sure you add this one here to your program. Really important. Right, so now we're taking a look at a couple of upper body stretches. Joey's going to be stretching out the pec region, the deltoids, as well as the biceps when he extends his arms out a little bit further. All right, Joey, so let's do that. Turning the body away, holding it for a period of a couple of seconds, then coming back. Hold for a couple of seconds, coming back. Notice he's not bouncing, it's not sharp, it's not ballistic, it's just nice and smooth and gentle. Again, using that active isolated stretching technique. Now with the arm straightener, it's getting into the biceps a little bit more fully. Come forward, hold, and back. Come forward, hold, and back. One more time. Well done. Okay, now let's take a look at a stretch for the back. This one here is stretching out his back. It's also going to be stretching the triceps to some extent. What he's going to be doing is leaning right back, stretching right out through the lats, hold, then come back up again. All the way back and hold, come back up. You can do it one arm at a time. Nice work, Joey. Good. What we're doing here is some foam rolling, which is what we call myofascial release. Myo refers to muscle. Fascia is connective tissue, which actually encases muscle. This is great preparation for the tissue being worked in a workout. Fantastic recovery as well. What Joey's going to show you here first is foam rolling in the hamstring region. He's doing it on himself. He's doing both legs together. If you want to make it a little more intense, you can actually do one leg at a time, as he's doing there. And you can see what he's doing is he's actually moving his body back and forth with his arms as his hips are going back and forth. What's happening there is the foam roller is actually compressing the tissue. And what that does is it will cause release of that tissue so that it's actually more mobile and more functional. What it means is that the tissue recovers better, there's less chance of injury, and you're able to work out harder more quickly again. So it's really great preparation. The problem with muscles being really tight is not only the fact that the muscle's tight itself, but it does actually restrict movement, which can cause problems with your joints over a period of time. So it's really important when we're working out that we prepare the tissue properly. One of the best ways to do that is with foam rolling. What Joey's doing here is the IT band, which is the iliotibial band, which runs right up the side of the leg. Starts up here at the iliac crest, comes right down here to the tibia. It's a long strip of fascia right down there. Most people are very tight in this region, so it's a really important part of the body to foam roll. What Joey's going to do now is roll over onto the quads. Okay, so he's going to be doing the quadriceps on the front of the legs. Back and forth, just like that. This is going to hurt if you've had a heavy leg workout. And if you haven't done it before, you're going to find it's quite uncomfortable. But it gets better and it's worth persevering with. Okay, now he's rolled. Now he's doing one quadricep at a time. He's rolling toward the other IT band. Okay, now let's flip over. Let's take a look at foam rolling the lower back. The lower back often gets extremely tight also. So what Joey's doing here is he's going to be rolling out the spinal erectors, which are right down here in the lower back region. And you can see he's coming forward and back. That's it. He can go right up into the mid-back region and up toward the upper back also. That's it. Now if we have you rolling on your side, Joey, what we're going to do here is the lats. Lats often get extremely tight. This one really hurts, okay? But again, it's worth persevering with because it does get better. And the only way you're going to get better at it is to do it more often. So there you go, guys. There are some of the main foam rolling exercises which can be done prior to a workout, at the end of a workout, on days off in between workouts. But whenever you do it, make sure that you do. Add it to your program. It's going to enable you to work out harder for longer. You're going to get better performance out of your workouts.